These conditioning posts of mine usually get skipped over for either the educational content or the lifting stuff, because it's like, oh, you know, it's just as daily, get on the bike, get on the step mill, whatever, cardio, quote unquote. What you're missing if you skip over these posts is that hidden in plain sight is precisely the reason why my conditioning is so effective at keeping me lean and improving my health markers. So as you watch my conditioning, I want you to think about this. What's the difference between a 12-mile ruck and a 12-mile run? What's the difference between 3 miles on the elliptical on level 1 versus 3 miles of swimming in a pool? The answer and the secret to why my conditioning is so effective is the resistance coefficient. If you're a runner and you can run 12 miles easily, put an 80-pound ruck on and just walk those 12 miles. It will be a completely different experience for you. For those of you that use the elliptical as your form of cardio, instead of just getting on it and going, increase the resistance. Increase it to 10, 15, 20, 25. See how that treats you. The reason why swimmers and tactical athletes who ruck for their conditioning, for instance, are lean and muscular and not just super lean and skinny and over-indexed to endurance sport is because of the resistance coefficient. When you ruck march, you're moving under load. When you swim, you are resisted by the medium that you're moving through. So on these bikes, so for instance, this particular one, the LifeFitness model, when I'm on level 14, in order to just move the pedals at 100 RPMs, which is the minimum standard for me to get the time hacks that I need, I have to put out hundreds of watts in order to do that. What do you think that is doing to my leg muscles that have to produce that force? And sure, when we're talking leg muscles, we're talking mostly type 1 fibers, because they're the only ones that can sustain efforts for these sorts of time domains, 45, 50 minutes, an hour. But number one, slow twitch fibers also hypertrophy. People forget that. And number two, that's where you keep the lion's share of your mitochondria. So not only do I get a very robust training effect in terms of energy utilization and improving my health markers, but I also sustain to some extent my muscularity. And I will tell you that over time, I've actually gained quite a bit of quad size from just doing these resistance bikes. So give that some thought next time you see these posts and stay in the fight.